潮の香りがするわ。目覚めたら何か見えるのかしら。アークナイツ新イベント標準号行きましょう。海へ。
Chapter 10 just released, but Hypergriff seems to want to keep feeding us with more content and recently announced Stultifera Navis, which will release on November 3rd. This is my most anticipated event of the second half of this year ever since it was launched 6 months ago for the game's 3rd anniversary on the CN server. In this video, I will go over the banner, the new operators, the new mechanics for this event, and the enemies, as well as some new skins released for this event. So, suit yourself. Stultifera Navis takes place in Iberia, continuing the story of Arknights, where we follow the journey of Scotty, Spectre, and Irene killing some seaborns. Iberia is a mysterious and creepy place, and I'm excited to learn more about this sea-dwelling nation. Judging by the amount of OP we get from this event, I think the story will be very packed. The reward for clearing this event for the first time is 36 Originate Primes. That's quite a lot, and enough to buy you 2 skins. The limited banner will feature Spectre the Unchained, which is the limited operator for this event, Irene, the Forehead Inquisitor, and Winflit, an Artificer supporter. At the end of the banner, only Irene and Winflit will join the future standard banner pool, while Spectre Altar will be featured in a future limited event like this, but no one knows when. Keep in mind that Spectre Altar's banner has a separate pity system compared to the standard ones. Another thing that makes limited banners unique is that for every pull you do on a limited banner, you will receive tokens which you can redeem in the store to get the featured operators. 75 of these tokens can get you a 5-star operator, while 6-star operators will cost 300 tokens or 300 pulls. Alongside the featured operators, there will also be 3 off-banner limited operators for you to get. They are Mistress of Explosives, Miss Invisible Hands, and an Emo Bard. What if for some reason you decided to skip Spectre Altar and go for the 3 off-banner operator, or you have some extra 300 tokens to spend? Out of the 3 off-banner limited operators, and speaking from experience, I found Sculptor to be the best bang for your buck. Her skill 2 is arguably one of the best support skills in the game. Sculptor gets improved healing, which eliminates the need for medics if you play your cards right. The skill also buffs nearby operators and has infinite duration. Skill 3 on the other hand is a powerful AoE burst skill that deals true damage and gets even better with mastery. Let's see what each operator is capable of. Starting with Spectre the Unchained, she is a Dollkeeper specialist, a relatively new archetype that was introduced in September 2021. When defeated, Spectre will swap to her substitute or doll and return again after 20 seconds. Spectre's first talent states that her substitute slows down enemies while also dealing arch damage over time. With the module equipped, she gains additional SP when swapping back to her original form. The second talent buffs all Abyssal Hunters max HP, and with the module equipped, grants them additional HP over time. Skill 1 enables Spectre Altar to switch HP with a nearby operator in range, who has the lowest HP. Skill 2 makes Spectre Altar immortal while the skill is active, and Skill 3 transforms her into a temporary AoE guard with crazy amounts of DPS. Next is Irene, a Sword Master Guard. Her talents enable her to ignore enemy defenses and increase her attack speed. With her module equipped, Irene gains additional attack buff, which is great. Irene's skills introduce a new mechanic known as Levitate, which transforms ground targets into aerial targets by levitating them. For her first skill, she does a slash, levitate, then slash. Second skill, Irene attacks, then levitates up to 6 enemies. And skill 3, she does and attacks up to 12 times. The next 6-star operator is Lungmen, and he is the welfare operator for this event. You can obtain him by collecting enough rusted compass, which are the event's currency. His talents give resistance buffs to operators and remove abnormal status such as stun, cold, and frozen. Lungmen's first skill improved his healing on his next attack. It's not that impressive, to be honest. Skill 2 immediately heals up to 3 operators and removes abnormal effects on them. And last but not least, his third skill prioritizes operators with abnormal status and instantly removes it. His skills are no doubt very useful for this event, and I will come back to it later in the video. The 5-star operator for this event is Winflit. As an artificer supporter, he can deploy 2 devices that he calls reliable batteries, which give attack buffs to caster and supporters only. Discrimination aside, his skills are mid in my opinion, or maybe it's just me because I never used this archetype. Winflit's first skill allows him to attack surrounding enemies and recover 1 SP to operators with his reliable batteries. Skill 2 gives Winflit an attack buff and improves the effect of his talent. The second skill will most likely be the one that works best for him. To help you get the featured operators, you will get a free 10 headhunting ticket that is strictly used for the Abyss Corrosion banner, and an additional 1 free pull for 14 days. That's a total of 24 free pulls. Alongside the free pulls, there will also be daily login rewards for 7 days, which includes a new skin for Frostleaf on day 4. Before moving on to the enemies and mechanics of this event, I would like to offer you to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video thus far, so that it will spread to other people who might need it to get to know more about the event. Stultifera Navis has some interesting new mechanics. The one you will encounter the most is Vestiges, which is some sort of goop, and when an operator stands on it, they will inflict arts and sanity damage. Vestiges also spreads to 4 adjacent tiles, and the only way to stop it is by placing an operator on top of it. If you're having a hard time dealing with Vestiges, then you might want to use the Saint's Hand, which is equivalent to a lawnmower from Plants vs Zombies that clears away the goop and stunning the enemies. In addition to the Saint's Hand, there is also Lil Helper, which is an equipment that gives you buffs in battle. It functions similarly to the stickers in Docella's Holiday. Instead of stickers though, you collect components to expand the functions of Lil Helper. The enemies in this event are very interesting and could possibly really annoying, as they all utilize the Vestiges as their main gimmick, and some gain special abilities while on top of it. Starting with the Acolyte. When defeated, they leave behind a vestige on its position. The Predator gains invisibility as long as they stand on a patch of Vestiges, and the Scatterer can attack up to 3 targets on Vestiges simultaneously. Throughout this event, aside from dealing with enemies, you will also have to deal with sanity damage. When an operator has taken enough of this elemental damage, they will be stunned for a few seconds. To combat this, you'll need either Wandering Medics or Therapist Medics. The former reduces the effects of elemental damage, such as burn and sanity damage, while the latter reduces the effects of abnormal effects like stun, frozen, and cold. It's really down to personal preference on which one you prefer. However, I highly recommend that you build Lumen, because not only his kit is amazingly good, most of his materials are available in the event store and as farmable stage drops, which should be enough to get him to Elite 2 with skill level 7. There are a lot of skins in Stultifera Navis, a whopping total of 44 skins. 44! If you try to buy all 44 skins, you might as well be choking your wallet dry. Anyway, 8 of these skins are the new Bloodline of Combat lineups, featuring a Sculptor Live 2D skin, Gnosis, Aurora, Frostleaf, and Lancet 2, as well as new additions to the Ambient Synthesia series, featuring Tequila, Reed, and Mudrock. She looks amazing in that dress. The skin reruns include a live 2D skin for W, the previous collection of Ambient Synthesia, as well as Rhodes Fashion Review, featuring 30 skins that were released in the past. In addition to all the things I've covered in the last few minutes, there will also be some changes and miscellaneous additions to the game. First, throughout the event, there will be a provisional mining permit, which gives you free Orundums. Second, a new Annihilation map and Annihilation sweep ticket will be added so you don't have to wait 20 minutes every time you're farming Orundums. Lastly, LS6 and CE6 will be added to the farming stage. Well, that is pretty much all you need to know about Stultifera Navis. The event is packed with new stuff and I can't wait to pull for Spectre Altar. I'm also planning to livestream the first day of the event, so hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss the announcement. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.